Hi, kindergarten. It's Miss Stevens here for writing this week. And before we get started in today's writing lesson, I wanted to tell you a quick little story that kind of relates to our persuasive writing that we've been writing these last couple weeks. So this happened a little while ago, closer to Valentine's Day, before we couldn't leave our houses and do fun things. So I was walking my dog through a park one day, and it was a beautiful day, and there was lots of people outside walking their dogs, going with their families on a walk, and this teenager rolled up on his skateboard holding a stack of flyers. And I watched him roll up to one kid on his roller skates, and he handed him a flyer and said, "Come check out this skate park. You can practice some cool tricks." And then I watched him roll up to one of the moms and hand her a flyer. And I was thinking, why is he giving her a flyer? She's not going to want to come to the skate park. And he told her that you can bring your kids there and to not worry. It's very safe. The ground is made of rubber, so if they fall, they won't get hurt. And then he was skating around, handing out more flyers to different people. And then he came over and gave me a flyer and told me that there was a dog park right next to where the kids skate. So he saw that I was walking a dog, and so he thought he would give me a flyer to come check it out because of the dog park right next to it. So, that guy on the skateboard, he kind of got me thinking about you and all the work that we've been doing during Writer's Workshop. Because he didn't just give one person a flyer. He didn't just go up to the kid who was on roller skates and give him a flyer. He was giving out lots of flyers to make sure that lots of people knew about this cool skate park. And he told each person the information that he thought was most important to them. So this is kind of what we're going to focus on today for writing. I want to teach you that writers write many letters to fix the problems that they see. They ask, who else can help me fix this problem? What do I need to tell this reader? So let's take a look at this slide right here. So let's brainstorm a couple of ways that other people can tell us, or that we can tell other people about our ideas. So we need to think about some questions that we can, that we need to brainstorm before we write our new letters to get whoever we're writing it to join us in our idea or to help us fix our problem. So some of these questions that you can ask yourself is, who else can help me fix this problem? What do I need to tell them to get them, to persuade them to join me in my idea? What is important for this reader to know? So these are some questions that I want you to take a minute to think about in a new letter that we're going to write this week. So I thought we can take a look at some other kindergartners' writing and see how they kind of included these questions in their letters, okay? So here is an example. I'll go ahead and read it to you guys. So it says, Dear 215. So that's probably a classroom in their school. You should really try to stay in line because you can get very lost and it will be sad. Hold hands, but will it help? Do you know, I watched a show a long time ago and it was about getting lost and it was so sad. Love, Michael N. So he shared his opinion about why it's important to stay in line because you can get lost. He told a personal story about him watching a show and how sad it was that they got lost. He gave his fix-up idea of how you can fix this by maybe holding hands. And he's persuading them that if they don't stay in line, they might get lost and not be able to follow their class to wherever they're going. So I thought that was a really good story. And then his picture that he drew is a person saying, where am I? So let's take a look at another kindergartner's writing. This one's a little bit longer. So if you think that you can write this much and give this many reasons, the more writing, the better, kindergarten, because that way you can share all your reasons and ideas as to why we should be persuaded to help you fix your problem. Okay? So let's take a look at this one. So it says, January 8th, Dear Principal, I think bullying should stop. Kids can get hurt when they get bullied. Don't you agree? You can change it by talking to them. Say to them, don't bully. If you stop, then you will make the earth a better place to live. Because the earth needs to be safe so that people can live there. When kids get bullied, they get upset, but they don't tell anyone. They just sit in the corner and cry. They should tell someone, but I think they are so upset that they just don't want to talk. I hope you stop bullying, Justin. So let's look at all their reasons that they gave us to help persuade us as to why kids need to stop bullying. I think this is a great problem to write about because it's easy to persuade people into join you in your idea. No one wants to get bullied. No one wants to be mean to one another. So this is a really great writing piece that this kindergartner wrote about because he gave so many reasons. So let's see if we can point out all the reasons that he shared with us. So he said that we need to make Earth a better place to live. So that's one reason. He gave another reason, the Earth needs to be safe. He gave a reason about when kids get bullied, they get upset. That's true. He said they go in the corner and cry. Maybe not everyone does that, but I think some people maybe feel like crying. And then he gave a couple of fix-up strategies to do, how we can fix this problem. So up here, remember he's talking to the principal, so he's saying that the principal can come and talk to kids about why bullying is not okay. He said that he thinks people should tell someone that they're getting bullied. And then he also gave the counter argument saying they might just be too upset to talk about it. And that means he understands how they're feeling. So if we just stop bullying, then all of this would go away, right? So I think these are really great writing letters that these kindergartners wrote to give you some ideas to jog your memory about what are some problems that you see around you. It could be with anything. It could be problems you're having with your siblings. It could be problems with e-learning. It could be problems that happened when we were at school. You don't have to write something about a problem that is happening now. You can write a problem about something that you think needs to be fixed, okay? So, today, more than one letter today to all the people involved in our problem. So, if your problem was like Justin's about bullying someone, he wrote a letter to the principal. Who else could he have wrote a letter to asking for people to join him in and to help fix their problem? He could write letters to his classmates. He could write letters to parents of the students at that school to maybe have a talk with their kids about bullying. So there are lots of people that you can persuade to join you in to help fix your problem. So that's what we're going to focus on today. You're going to write more than one letter today and tomorrow, so you have 2 days to do it. And I want you to make sure that you write to everyone included in your problem, just 2 or 3 people, okay? So use these examples as a brainstorm idea to get your mind going about a problem that you can write about and 2 or 3 people that you can persuade to join you in your idea and help you to fix it, okay?